Hi everyone, welcome back to Sew with Adeshola. In today's tutorial, I will be taking you through how to cut these beautiful patches that you are seeing on the screen, and I will be taking you through two methods with which you can use to make these patches. If this is something you are interested in, keep on watching. You'll definitely be needing your scrap fabrics just like this, about 5 or 6 of it. Then I'll be using my bias tape and also a paper stay for it. Now the first thing you want to do is to fold your scrap fabric just like that into two, and then fold it into two again, just as if you want to cut out a 360-degree flare, and confirm if you have up to 3.5 inch on each side. Okay, so I'm measuring 3.5 just like that from the center of my fold. I'm measuring 3.5. You want to also go ahead and measure 3.5, but if you don't want your patches to be as big as mine, you can decide to use 3 inches. Okay, so just go ahead and connect the dots together like this. Then you want to cut it out. So that's just what I am going to do right now. And once you are done cutting out one of the patches, you want to use that particular one to cut out other ones. Okay, just place it on other fabrics, other scrap fabrics, and use it to cut it out. So I'll be cutting it out on about 5 different fabrics, because I think I used about 5 different fabrics. So just look at what I am doing and go ahead and also do the same thing. Okay, and after I was done, this is all I had. Okay, now the next thing is for us to iron an interface. You know, we'll be using our pattern, our paper stay, rather we'll be using our paper stay. So I'm going to just place it on it. On the paper stay, there is a rough edge, there is a rough surface, and also the smooth one. So you want to place it on the rough one just like this. Okay, go ahead and place it. Then you want to go ahead and take your iron, but for me, I'll be making use of the local iron because there is no light. Okay, we are in Nigeria, so I'm going to use my local iron to iron it down just like this. Go ahead and also do the same thing with the number of pieces that you have, either 12 or 20, whatever you're using. Go ahead and iron the paper stay. Then you want to cut it out just like I am doing right here. So go ahead and also do the same thing. And after I was done, this is what I had. You can see I've gone ahead to iron the stay and cut it out. You can also make use of your pattern, of your paper stay rather. So now the next thing we are going to do is to take this to our overlocking machine and overlock the edges. Okay, that's the first method. You either take it to an overlocking machine and overlock the edges. If you do not have an overlocking machine, you can take it to people who have, and then they will do that for you. And the second step, or the second one, is that we are going to be making use of our bias tape. Okay, so I'm just going to take my bias tape like this and then open it up into two. You can see just like that. Look at what I am doing. Then you want to place your fabric in between. You know that our bias tape has a kind of flap, two flaps, right? You want to place your fabric in between. Then you want to cover it up like this. So we are going to have about like 0.25 inch, right? 0.25 inch at the top of your fabric and 0.25 inch at the back of your fabric. So just look at what I am doing, how I am going to be sewing this to my fabric. You want to arrange your bias tape into that fabric just as if you are sewing a circle. Okay, go ahead and also do the same thing. So guys, after I was done, this is what I have. You can see I made use of the two methods. I used the overlocking machine to overlock this, okay, and the second one I used the bias tape to cover that area. And I think I'm loving the one with the bias tape because the black is quite visible, okay, while for the overlocking is not quite visible, but that is just based on preference. So I have this white Bubu gown that I had some years ago. So I'm going to be placing the patches on it. That's just me trying to, you know, recreate it on this particular fabric. Okay, so I'd gone ahead to open it up like this. I have the front and I have the back as well. So you want to open it up. If you have your bubu, don't join it together first before arranging your patches on it. you want to open it up just like this, the front separate and the back separate. Then you want to arrange your patches on it depending on your preference, however you like it. We just want to arrange it such that the fabrics, the same fabrics, are not at the same spot. Okay, you want to arrange it and make it look so beautiful. So this is me just arranging it in 1 2 3. Then I'm going to place 2 at the down like that. Then I'm going to place 1 as the end, just like that. So I arrange it in 1 2 3 2 1. I hope you understand. So that's just the method I used to arrange mine. You can decide to arrange yours in other different ways depending on the number of your patches, okay, and your preference. Then you want to just pin it down like this. Okay, use your pin to pin it down because we are going to take it to our sewing machine and sew it round. Okay, we are going to sew it round. So this is me just pinning it down with my pin so that I don't have one moving around or any other thing going around on my fabric or having some wrinkles on it. Okay, and also you can decide to use your hemming gum to gum this down first. You can place your hemming gum under it and use it to gum it down first, then you take it to your machine to secure it. I hope that is quite clear. And after I was done with all of that, this is what I had. So you can see it's looking so beautiful and pretty. And if this is something you would try, you can tag me in your videos or any other thing, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.